Welcome back to the second half of the show tonight for Our City. I'm pleased to be joined by Miss Jessica Martinez, Mr. Robert Davis, and Miss Adela Silva, who not only are active in the recreation department, but also have taken leadership roles. And Jessica, you work with us, so you're coordinating a lot of this stuff. Why don't you talk about all the different senior centers first before we get in where they are, where they're located, and where you're physically located as well?
Well, we are at, we have 4 different centers in the city of Elizabeth. We have the Stephen Sampson Senior Center, located at 800 Anna Street. We have the Liberty Square Center, which is at 240 Elizabeth Avenue. And Peterstown Community Center, that's at 408 Palmer Street. And the O'Donnell Dempsey Senior Center, that's at 622 Salem Avenue.
Which is where you camp out most of the time.
Yes.
And Bob and Adela, you're usually at the Sampson Center?
Yes, we're generally at the Steve Sampson Center.
And Bob, what's your favorite activity over there?
My favorite activity is line dancing.
I wouldn't have guessed that, Bob.
I like to line dance. We have around 15 dances that we do. And we all have
Do we do it
fun.
every day, or?
No, just on Mondays.
Oh, only Mondays is line
Yes,
dancing.
at 10 a.m. at the Steve Sampson Center. Every week, faithfully.
And you're not over there at that time, are you, Jessica?
No. There's so many activities going at O'Donnell Dempsey at the same time.
At the same time?
Yes.
Do you have line dancing at O'Donnell Dempsey?
No, we have Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. We have an exercise class.
Okay.
That's like really active, sort of like a Zumba type of thing.
Now, Adela, you get involved in the ceramics?
I do the ceramics as well, and I also do computer at the O'Donnell Dempsey Center.
So you're going back and forth to both
Oh,
of them?
yes, I have visited them all.
You visit them all?
Yes.
So what's your favorite interaction?
My favorite, well, comes the winter time, and I love doing the arts and crafts, the ceramics. And throughout the year, of course, the O'Donnell Dempsey, the ceramics, the exercising, as Jessica mentioned. We also now have the dancing on Tuesdays and Thursdays, the summer program. And I enjoy every bit of it.
What kind of dancing?
Cha-cha. Oh my goodness, I can't think of it. Salsa, yes, and bachata. You know, these are like Latin dances.
How are you guys doing in the Latin dance routine?
Well, that's predominantly done at the O'Donnell Dempsey
Dempsey.
Center.
Oh, it is?
The
So
line
it's not done.
dancing.
Yeah, the line dancing's there.
Oh, it would be enjoyable. I guess maybe some of us from the Steve Sampson Center should come over and do some
I was just going to
Yes.
say, we got to mix it up with
We
some of
gotta
that
mix it
Latin
up.
dance, right? Yeah. Yeah. Jessica, you the teacher at the Latin dance program?
No, we have different teachers
We
over
do.
there. We have a Rosa Moreno that comes to the O'Donnell Dempsey Mondays and Thursdays also to teach salsa classes and merengue classes.
Okay. And Bob, besides the line dancing, what else do you on the pool team over there?
I'm not on the pool team, but I watch the development of our pool team. We now have 3 tables, and we go to some of the major tournaments in Union County.
I know they drag me out every so often. I have to play the mayor of Woodbridge, which I haven't beaten yet.
And we have our mall walking.
Oh, how's that going? I did that a few
Going
times.
Very well. Very
What is
well.
it? You walk the upper level, or?
Whatever.
Wherever you want.
Yeah, wherever you want. It's for an hour.
It's on
It's done
Wednesdays?
every Wednesday at 12:15. They start picking up at every center. And we have about 25 to 26 seniors all year round. You know, as the weather changes, it's best to go to a place and walk around, you know, for exercise.
So they walk them all?
They walk them all for an hour, and they're transported to and from. They get back just around 2 o'clock.
Any room for shopping in that area?
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
some of them
you can
do.
make room
Some
for
of them
that.
do use it for shopping.
I've done that.
So some of them
I've
aren't
done
walking.
that.
You've done that. Instead of the walking, you've done it for the shopping.
Uh-huh.
Okay. How does the word get out to seniors about the activities? I mean, Jessica, how do you get the word out? And then I'll ask Bob and Adele.
Well, we have a calendar. We have a calendar that each center has a monthly calendar about all the activities that we do and birthday celebrations. Everything that goes on during the month is there. And if anyone wants to call the Office on Aging and register for the mailing list, they have a mailing list that goes out every month. And I believe it's about 400 people in that mailing list that get their calendar. And they also can come to the senior centers and pick up a copy of it as well.
And Bob, how do you get the word out in the senior building in the Sampson Center?
Well, we get this calendar every month, and what we do is we sit down and talk amongst ourselves, and we have a phone list of all our different seniors, and we communicate with each other by phone. And also at the center, the coordinator will announce things periodically on the microphone so that everybody's up and aware, because we seniors, you got to tell us a couple of times, but we forget after a while. So we announce it.
So Adela, the special ceramics days or anything, you get the word out to the newsletter or some other way as well?
The same as I mentioned, it comes around September, so we're familiar. We know it's 3 times a week, and we have all the items in there that we like to purchase, and we worked on it. And they both said we have the calendar, and I'm the one that does the traveling. I go to all the centers and do a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and go on their trips for many different things that they have to offer. And I also make sure I tell my neighbor, this is how I introduce her to the center. She wasn't even familiar with it, and a new friend that I haven't met or haven't seen in years, and she's going to start coming to the center as well. So
The word of mouth.
the word of mouth.
Jessica,
Yes.
one of the things I've enjoyed over the last couple of years is listening to the choir, especially around the holiday time, when you not only do it in the O'Donnell Dempsey Towers, but you get out to other events as
Yes.
well. So how do you recruit members for the Office
Well,
of Aging Choir? What do you call yourselves?
the City of Elizabeth Senior Choir.
The senior choir, okay.
Yes. The senior choir is open for everyone who is
Even those
willing
with a
and
bad
able.
voice?
Even with a bad voice. It's funny because a lot of them might not even speak English, but yet we teach them the songs, and we sort of do like a phonics. So they're reading Spanish, but they're really speaking English. And so that way they get to learn new songs, and we have a big group from different centers that love to participate. And
Are either one of you in the choir?
yes,
Yes, I sing with the choir.
You do?
As my wife sings with the choir also, and of the two of us, she has the best voice.
Well, I'm glad you gave her credit for that then, Bob, especially if she's watching. I'm glad you gave her. And Adele, you in the choir as well?
Yes, sir. I sure am.
Okay. And do you enjoy bouncing around these for the choir?
I think it's beautiful.
Yeah.
it is. And we bring a lot of joy, especially around Christmas time, because we will go to nursing homes and daycare centers and to the other centers as well. So
Now, you started this idea, right? The
Yes,
choir.
yeah.
Do you going to pick new songs? Are they learning new songs, or just
They learn
you're just refining what you did last year?
No, they learn new songs, and we use the ones from every year, and we add a new one, so that way they can get, we can grow a bigger, I guess, itinerary.
Yeah, that's true. Do you visit any of the other senior citizens, Bob? You just kind of stick around at the Sampson Center?
Well, I'm mainly at the Sampson Center, and sometimes we go to Donald Dempsey Center, and sometimes to Liberty Corners. I've always said we need to go around to the centers more
Yes.
often, because.
Right.
But
Yes, and we have annual parties where all the
Centers.
seniors, all the centers come together. Sometimes we have about 300 people. It's like
Usually at O'Donnell Dempsey, right? We have a luncheon or a
Yes.
celebration.
The
we
luau
have-
is coming up now in the month of August.
What's
The luau.
we
oh,
have
the
a
luau?
Hawaiian
Where's that
luau.
going to be at?
That's going to be at the
O'Donnell.
O'Donnell Dempsey, August 8th, from 11 to 3 o'clock.
And you involved in that?
Oh,
Adele?
yeah.
And what's your role in the
I'll
luau?
be a senior. I'll be dancing. I'll be doing anything.
You're going to have it. Just going to have
Gonna
fun.
have fun.
Okay, Jessica, you're helping to coordinate this event.
Yes, the Office on Aging, the whole staff comes together, and we're going to have a dancer, a Hawaiian dancer. That's
Is that you?
No.
No.
Next time, next year.
Next year. What do you think the favorite activities are, Jessica?
The annual activities are, they're always looking forward to annual parties and activities. Like I said, we have the Hawaiian in August. We have the Soul Train in February. We the seniors perform. We have the multicultural in September. We have so many activities during the year. They always look forward to the parties.
And how do we go about getting feedback to people like Bob and others? Because I know there's the 3 Bobs at the Sampson Center. That
Three
whenever there's an
Bobs.
issue, the 3 Bobs come to see me. But how do we go about getting feedback from the from the seniors?
Well, as soon
They're not
as-
shy about it, are they?
Oh no, they're not shy about it, and they always want more. They
Right.
always love. They love it. They like to participate. Let me know, or they're always going around the center trying to find out, what activities up so that they can join and participate.
And I think our center is well known because we love to party.
Yeah.
When it comes, like we have birthday celebrations every month, there's always a DJ in there, and we know we're gonna enjoy ourselves.
We are.
They look forward to going to the centers. It makes a big difference in their lives.
And they're open, give us the hours of the center. They're open every day, right?
Every day from 9 to 4, and Monday through Friday.
And Sampson Center and all
Yes,
of them,
all the
right?
centers.
It would
are
be
open.
great if we could extend the hours some.
Do you think, are we chasing people out at 4 o'clock? Should we?
Some.
Sometimes or not
Including
really?
myself?
Sometimes they're already had their fill anyway.
Sometimes, well, especially when it's hot outside, that
Then they
they're
want to
looking for
stay.
that cooling.
Well, we do keep it open for
Yeah.
the cooling areas.
Yes,
so
yes,
yeah,
we do. Until
have
8
done
o'clock, the
that. Right.
Stephen Sampson Center stays
We've
open.
kept it open, right?
Yes, to 8 o'clock, and there's snacks and water, and they play bingo. They do activities there while they're there, so it's not that they're just sitting there doing nothing.
I want to thank the three of you for joining. Go ahead, Bob, real quick. We got to wrap it up.
I think the centers extend the lives, the useful lives of our center, of our senior citizens. This gives them activities that they can look forward to doing and hope and other things that they need to keep going in their senior years. So the centers are something that we need very, very much, and I want to thank the mayor, the people of the Office of Aging, for all they have done to keep our senior citizens active.
Thank you very much for taking the time to join us on the show this evening, and look forward to seeing you at the senior centers. I appreciate all of your time. For Jessica Martinez, for Robert Davis, and for Adela Silva, as well as Michelle Rodriguez and Shania Raybeck on the first part of this show, I'm Chris Bolwage. We'll see you next week on another edition of Our City.